videos. It wasn't publicized. It wasn't publicized in a lot of things, right? And what that did for years and years and years is one, it drove a lot of black men toward whatever was going on in the rap videos and tip drill and then everything else. And then at the same time, everybody else was like, well, is my skin good enough? Is me being dark a bad thing? And now you see the media, award shows, everybody glorifying it. What for years and years you told people to hate it. Like,
yeah.
You don't have any idea the kind of insecurity that sparked in people, because that's when you turn on the TV and that's all you see for years is people putting you down. You don't see any dark skinned models. You don't see any curvy models. Like, you don't see this stuff. All you see is an image that's projected over and over and over and over again. Like, what do you think that do to people? And then all of a sudden, you want to turn around and glorify it. And that's just as damaging, because then people realize, you mean to tell me this whole time that I've been insecure about this, I was actually fine? And you done tore me down for the last 20, 30, 40, 50 years?
Well, colonization is still around.
Prevalent.
You know,
It's still prevalent.
It's still permeating our whole way of being. That's also an episode in itself.
Yeah, and you're right. And yeah, that's an episode in itself. Both of y'all done said it. You know, and I step away from that because that is an episode, but like that is like one of the most prevalent forms of insecurity that I could think of.
Yeah, true.
Come on now, Instagram, man.
I didn't mean
so I think we're ready to wrap up.
My shit's on mute. I don't even know how it went out.
You guys got any final sign-offs or anything?
Yeah, I got to sign off, man. I got something I was just thinking about. I was thinking about why my wrist's so heavy over here.
Mine's a little heavy too, now I think about it.
I got 4 stacks on over here.
I had some 3 today. Who's it? Boy Bees, right?
I think that's Boy Bees, man. I think I got a little tiger eye going over here. A little onyx going on over here.
I got the lava stone and black onyx on mine.
And I usually don't throw this out, but hey, there is a Corey code 10 if you want that discount.
Corey Corrie 10.
10. And I don't even, like, as many times we done talked about Boy Bees, and that just let you know that, like, I've been rocking with Boy Bees for a while. I'm not even in it for the promotion, really, just because I had that same code for
ever.
Y'all about to say shit, about 8-9 months now.
But it really is dope.
But yeah, I mean, go check Boy Bees out either way, with or without the code. Go check Boy Bees out. They produce some quality stuff. Besides that, you know, episode 5, what's going down over there?
So these bees are beautiful. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my little big brother on the spot and say, Corey, I've seen what you got as far as your stash and your jewelry. You mind if I borrow, or can I have those first 2?
Brown and silver and the blue?
I mean, you can say no to the people.
Oh, I'm gonna say you fucking no either way.
So you can go online and use the code.
Hey!
I got some stacks I'm willing to share, nigga. We always share.
Did you see I put my little brother on the spot? I thought he was going to be like, yes, you can have him.
Yeah, to the
You said you share.
I do got something for you that you need to check out, but it ain't these bees, nigga. But
I try to put him on the spot and you know.
But yeah, I mean that's all for me, man. I'm you know what? Let me also say, man, I'm happy to make it to 5 episodes. 4 was big already, but like I feel like we're gaining traction.
We just getting started too.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know, it's feeling good. And you know what's honestly this done is that not that we don't chop it up already, but this came from us sitting around talking about real shit, and now we actually regularly make sure that we get together and talk about real shit. So I'm gonna say that if you got friends and you don't do that, if we promote nothing else, promote that. Reevaluate your friends. If you ain't got friends that you can sit around with and be completely transparent and vulnerable with and talk about real shit, you better go find some.
Good. So, brother, I know earlier in the show that you guys mentioned we were receiving feedback. So if you guys want a topic that you want us to discuss,
yeah,
put that out there.
Yeah, you know, with your, I mean, I think the biggest thing, you know, like we do here, don't be afraid to tell your friends you love them, especially for men.
Yeah.
I was gonna
There's
say
nothing wrong with like I tell these two gentlemen I love them all the time.
Yep.
You know, because you never know
Yeah.
when that day comes when you won't be able to tell them anything.
I'm glad he say that too, because I mean both these guys know like I move around a lot. I'm always going overseas. We always find ourselves in somewhat precarious situations. Not that we like to. We don't go around storing stuff, and we surely don't look to cause trouble, but we surely will finish when stuff come our way.
No questions asked.
No questions asked. So
we thank you for joining us today. You can follow us on Instagram. I am SOLEADDICTED, and then there's C.E.Perdue, and then there's WHOGONSAYSUMTHIN. Follow us also on Spreaker. Subscribe to us. Subscribe to the podcast. You know, we'll be on iTunes soon. If you have any feedback, please send it to imsoleaddicted@gmail.com. Any feedback, we're more than welcome.
For me, I'd just like to say thanks to everybody for staying tuned in and listening to us and giving feedback, etc. I want to give a shout out. I haven't met him yet, but I want to say Charlamagne the God, Breakfast Club up in New York. I'm a fellow South Carolinian. Keep doing your thing, brother.
Y'all can stop eavesdropping now. Peace out, motherfuckers.
I